Hi guys, just a quick from my window, let's point the right way to yours. Just a update on everything going on. And number one, yeah, this is getting worked on. Um, I've had a few dental appointments and now they just ran my insurance and all that. Now it just comes down to money and setting up the appointments, getting them paid, all that. Sometimes I think it's easier or cheaper to pull them all out, put in dentures, but I think what they're going to do is take out a couple and put in a temporary or a permanent bridge. Anyway, that's that. Other than other health matters going on with me, I'm fine. Everything is good. In fact, it's nice out, and I just mowed, not the whole yard, but I mowed some of the front this past weekend, and Chris was like, "Oh no, don't do that." And I'm like, "No, my heart's actually better than it was before I had surgery." So, speaking of Chris, something I'm going to do in this video is he did a really good job on his room yesterday, cleaning it up. And you'll see with my room's cluttered and a mess. I still need to get flooring put down. You'll see it soon because I did see, it's a mess. I did a kind of a walkthrough of my room and then his, and you can compare. You'll see. He did a really good job of hiding his cords, and he's very particular about that. So, and a good thing with him, you'll see also. And actually, I'll let you know now, but you'll see it. He wanted he's had a PS4 Pro, not a Pro, but a PS4. It's gold, and it was used. It had some scratches, whatever. He's been using it, but he's always wanted, just because he loves his black and white. He wanted a white PS4. So he's like looking at PS4 Pro, and I'm like, you know what? I don't play my Xbox anymore, and I'm going to trade it in. And he told me no, because it is the Gears of War 4 Xbox, and yeah, the trade-in value, I think at the time, and it still might be, is $210 at GameStop. Whereas I can't remember what we got for, but what we did is I gave him my Gears. It's actually, you'll see it, it's in his room. And so we traded in his gold PS4 and his Xbox. And his Xbox just was a plain white, I think it was a 500 gig system. So anyway, we were able to, I think for his PS4 Pro, I think we owed just, and we figured $114. Okay, so here's what happened. Friday when we went to get it, the guy at GameStop, and we go to GameStop all the time, he pretty much knows us by first name. He says, "Hey, before I go back and get your PS4," because he knew we were going to do this. We actually had traded in and everything. I think it was Wednesday night, and I told him we'll be in on Friday to get the rep, pick it up. He says, "Hey, I have a question for you." And he was talking to Chris, and he says, "How about, do you want a God of War edition?" And Chris's eyes are like, "What are you talking about?" He happened to have, I guess, a customer pre-ordered one and never picked it up. And he said he did his due diligence, called him twice, never heard anything. And so anyway, Chris got the God of War edition for the PS4 Pro at the same price. And it was a lower price, $10 more or lower. It would only cost us about $104 because we had $10 on the pre-order for God of War for Chris. And the of course the PS4 Pro edition comes with it. So he's very happy over this. So he wanted to showcase and all that, and that's why he did his room. My room's, yeah, a mess. I do have cords everywhere. I like my room though. It's comfortable. But yeah, it's cluttered, and yeah, you might hear him. He's playing Tekken right now. So, but anyway, what else going on? Work is going really good. I've been working on a big SharePoint project, and I've been working even with the president of the hospital and the COO, and um, I've been working in coordination with all our leaders and managers, and I even demoed the site to them last week. Everybody seems to like it. We've not made it live yet. We're actually going to do like 2 weeks of testing, and that'll work out a few more little kinks and just put out there for everybody because the site's going to take over our current intranet, which is a PHP, pretty much a static site. But so it's been going pretty good there. Let's see what else. It's work. Not much really. Is nothing like last year. Last year was full of a bunch of drama. You see the sun. It is even that sun though is deceptive because we have gotten a little taste of spring. It was snowing 2 weeks ago. 2 weekends ago we had snow, and we're like, what the hell? Well, this is Michigan. And right now, I do have to say, it's nice out. It's nice enough to go out and walk around, whatever. But you see, I'm wearing this, and that's keeping me a little warm. It's not cold in here, but outside. Um, uh, but the winds are, I think, are coming out of the north, and they're pretty chilly. Um, we are, it's supposed to warm up. We're, in fact, Wednesday, they're talking, I think Tuesday they're actually, or Wednesday they're talking near 80, but then we're going to start getting some, and it's the season, but we're going to start getting some storms. So, uh, let's see what else. Gaming. That is my reminder that the Tigers start, and in fact, I'm going to take this. I have Uverse, by the way. AT&T Uverse, I love it. And now I've just turned on the Tigers pre-game. I've also been following a little bit. The NFL draft is this weekend, so it'll be interesting. Yeah, the Tigers sucked last night. They're playing Baltimore right now. It'll be interesting though when I like watching the grading after the NFL drafts are done. And I think the Lions' #1 pick was a center, I think, and everybody's like, okay, yeah, you got a center to protect the offensive line and protect the quarterback and protect our not existing running back we don't have yet. Well, their second pick was a running back. So let me dismiss this notification there. So yeah, perhaps maybe they're gonna be they'll be okay. And who's the new guy? The new guy's from the new coach. I can picture him with a beard, but I can't think of his name now offhand. Anyway, our new coach. Yeah, you can tell how close of I pay attention. Why can't I think of his name? Anyway, he is the former defensive coach for the Patriots, and so that's why I'm thinking we got some offensive linemen, and I think the rest of them are defensive guys. I don't think, I've not heard anyway. Outside that one running back, I don't think we got like any tight ends. I don't think we got any new wide receivers or new quarterbacks. So anyway, okay, gaming. Yeah, like I said, I gave up my Xbox to Chris, and it's not like I'm giving up Xbox. It does kind of feel like an end of an era for me, though, a little bit. But in a way, not, because I'm able to play what I want with the Xbox on the computer. And I'm happy with that. And not just Xbox, but I'm playing some Steam, some things on Steam. I'm playing, still my Diablo. I just started a new Witch Doctor this morning, and And then my little games, like my Gems of War. I play that at least every day a little bit. I've got my Caesar slots. I'll play that a little bit. But then my bigger games, I have, I do want to get, and it looks really good, that Hellblade, I think it's called, for the PC. I watched one of the guys that I watch, and I've mentioned him before, Tyven. I've been watching his playthrough, and it looks really good. I need to get it. So, I don't know. There's just maybe that's why I don't do update videos. I know I need to talk about subjects and my opinions and rants. And okay, here's one for you. And then I'm going to call this video good, because then I'm going to show you. I'm going to transition to Chris's walkthrough of his room, and they're only a couple minutes long, and then mine. Oh, and there's Nicholas Castellanos. It's cute. Okay. What was I going to say? I don't even remember. Oh, my opinion. Okay. So I also watch some people, and they just they're around my age, and they're old gamers, and I understand they don't want to change with the times, I guess. And me being a programmer, I tout heavily, like I just talked about. I'm working on SharePoint at work. Well, SharePoint's in the cloud. I tout heavily cloud usage. I am a early adopter of cloud technology, and I have been a proponent of cloud-based software, cloud-based engineering ever since the last few years. It's pretty much come out. And some gamers that I listen to are disgusted, actually, by the fact that it's cloud-based gaming, or gaming as a service. I call it software as a service, gaming as a service, what have you. They're not rolling along with it as much as I am, and they just think it's crap. And they're like, if they want to play a single player offline, they don't want to, they hate to be able to do it. And they recently purchased, I think it was Gran Turismo Sport, and they found out, yeah, they can play it offline, but you have to be online to save it. And my thing is like, aren't you? You're online. You're online right now recording this video. This is online. This is online. You're connected now, whether or not you want. And what is the big deal if you have to get online and just do a quick save file? No big deal. None. And also, even, I understand the offline things, because, and Microsoft, I know, is working on, it's like, what is that, Windows 10s, where you have to have a constant connection for your things to work. But it is a light version of Windows 10, and the other thing with Windows 10s, which I'm not really opposed to, is all of your apps have to come from it's like this, and people bitch about, oh, your apps have to come from the Windows Store. It's true, your apps have to come from Windows Store, and it's true, though, too, that the Windows Store does not have what the Play Store does, Google Play Store. But I can't, take this happens to be Android, I can't take this and go to the Apple Store or the Windows Store. I have to use the Play Store. So it is what it is. And what I like, too, is I love, I'm up in the air about, I need to get a tablet again. I want a laptop, and I'm thinking, Surface, not Surface Book, but maybe Surface Laptop. That's something Chris wants, too, is a laptop. A decent one that he can run his Photoshop on, and maybe play some simple games like I want, like Steam, install Steam, play some simple games. But anyway, it's like, whether you know it or not, you are pretty much always connected. So these games that are, a lot of my friends are also not multiplayer game people. I'm probably about a 50-50. I'll play my single player. I don't like working like in teams with people. I don't mind playing like team deathmatch in Gears, 5-on-5 or 4-on-4 or 6-on-6, like in Destiny or something like that. I don't mind that. I don't know why, but I'm adverse personally to playing multiplayer games where you have to work as a team, or like the strikes or the raids in Destiny, for instance. Or probably that's why I don't play Battle Royale. But because I'm not working, I don't like working in coordination with people to finish an objective. Now that is very strange to say, even in my work life. My work life, I prefer to be, okay, Brad, this is what you need to do. I don't care how you get to it. This is when we need it by. Just go and do it. And that's what I do. That's me in my work life. I know people are, well, you're talking about somebody who wants to only do that in games and you're bitching about it. It is true. Everybody has their own perspective, and I'm just trying to say for gaming. Excuse me, this is my tea. For gaming, we are connected. We already are connected. Everybody's online is connected, and that's what I would love. I would love to see the internet as a utility, like my electric, or where everybody in the world, not just here in the United States, but everybody in the world has access to high-speed internet. I would love to see that someday. I don't know if it will happen in my lifetime. I know the big wigs like IBM, Google, Amazon, even I think Microsoft, they're all trying to accomplish that goal, especially Google. So, okay, guys, this is at 17 minutes. I'm done. That's my update. Any of those of you who stuck to this point, I thank you, and I thank you for watching anyway. I am going to roll into a quick overview of Chris's room, and then I am going to roll into a quick overview of what my setup is here. So anyway, guys, take care, and we'll talk to you soon.
Okay, so we're about ready to see Chris's setup. He just scored that baby yesterday. We went to get a regular white PS4 Pro. They said, hey, somebody hasn't picked up their God of War. Do you want it at the same price? Wow. I kind of gifted him, loaned him. I don't know what you want to call it. It's ours anyway. That's my Gears of War 4 Xbox. Some Gundams. This is his setup, by the way. Just showing you. He did an amazing job trying to clean up the, all the cable mess. That's his, you see he loves Razor, by the way. His wall of Hot Wheels. You see he's also in the cars. Destiny. He loves Cage and the Hunters. His chair, his gaming chair. Some J's. His spare computer back there. He's got more things here. There's his racing wheel. We come over here. And yeah, some of us Fight 6. And then the wall of Gundams here. So that's his setup. It's a beautiful setup, and he took a lot of time yesterday to get this all cleaned up. Okay, guys, this is, we're going to come into my room. My room's a little bit of a mess. So it's more of a mess than what Chris has. Here's Kaya. See, it's a mess. One reason it's a mess is, you see this floor? I just ripped up some carpet. And if you guys have a suggestion on flooring, let me know. So, but yeah, Kaya. Say hi, Kaya. Got some closets here, and yeah, I got my inside my work clothes are in here actually, and some Gears of War stuff, and another set of closets, and I've got my yeah, these shelves are empty right now, but I've got my yeah, Recore and Yoda from my window to yours right there. And we're going to come down here. Yes, this is a little bit of a mess, and there is Honda. And printer over here. Got some Star Trek plates. Turning this way, Miss Joan Collins. This is my my tea area. This I make hot water, and all my teas are down there. And yeah, again, it's a cluttered mess. I need to clean. This is my setup though. That's Aria Flame back there, a band that I like. This is my chair that I use, red and black. Chris has white and black and white. That's monitor 1. This is my AMD Ryzen system. Camera I record with, guys up here. My second monitor. And then I have up here things going on. This is my Darth Vader. If you can see, I don't know if you can see that. And that is signed by David Prowse himself. And then, yeah, this is where I'll sit and watch TV or watch videos, what have you. So, yep, that is my setup.